Spring is hit with a vengeance in Melbourne, and it's just beautiful out here at the moment. The hops are starting to grow again this year after a nice winter dormancy, so I've now got 3 hops planted just next to the deck outside the shed. I've put just a garden bed of 8x2 blue gum sleepers. I've filled it up with just some of the soil that I've levelled off this site with. There's also some worm castings and a few other things in there. I've just used it with rails, welded rails for the corners, just to make it nice and easy on myself. The next step I've got to do is build a trellis up and over, so the hops has got something to run it, which is probably not too soon since this one's starting to throw runners out. Okay, I suppose I better get into it. So nice in the weather. that's done. Blue gum sleeper garden bed, Cypress Pine trellis for the hops. I was going to leave them in pots for this season, but after pulling that one out and seeing how root bound that one was going to get, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because it wouldn't have helped it. So I've planted them out. So I've got one here called Württemberg, which I think is a bit like Tettnang. This is Victoria. This one's Cascade, good classic. Together they should make a nice beer, I think. So I have to put some stakes in and string up some strings up to the frame. But this summer should be interesting to see how they grow. It'll give me also a nice shaded green hedge here just next to the shed. So hopefully a little bit of shade and a little bit of cool area just outside the shed for summer. Anyway, I'm going to give these water, and actually I was going to say I was using the driver to drive in. These were some of the screws from Bunnings, the big screws, and you right there, Jess? And they broke off. I've had 3 of them break in there, which is a bit painful when I go to try and tear it down later on. But actually lubricated one with wax as well, thinking that might make life a bit easier, but that was one of the first ones that broke. So yeah, you can only sort of work with what you got, can't you? Anyway, I'll go have a cup of coffee and water these plants in, and you have a good one. See ya.